God is good. Remember me, I tell you. Yeah. Never say this yet. To show you. God is good. Apple, beer, palm, mango tree. Remember me, I tell you. Seeing is believing. But you can't tell you, no? I say I lie, me, I tell you. Watch it.
Now, people, this shocking discovery was made in Jamaica. A man actually discovered an apple producing on a mango tree. Can you believe that? Brother, which part you get that glue there from? Seriously, where you get that glue there? Because that glue there no normal. But apple grow up a mango tree. Speaking about food, people, let me ask you this question. Today is Sunday, rice and peas, Jamaican tradition. Let me ask you this question though. What are the nicest meat for all the persons out there that indulge in meat eating? And I'm not talking smutty right now. I'm talking actually meat. Goat, pig, chicken, beef. What's the nicest meat? I hear somebody say it's actually pork. And people, guess who said it? Rastaman. So if a Rastaman I tell us a pork are the nicest meat, wouldn't you believe that?
Where's the Rasta?
No sweetest meat.
Oh, you know that?
Because me used to eat it. I don't eat it no more, but when me used to eat it, I sweetest meat.
And up till now, you still a say.
I sweetest meat.
Jamaica, only in Jamaica a Rastaman would I tell us pork are the nicest meat. Rasta. Although the man say him not eat pork anymore. Pork are the nicest meat and you not eat pork anymore. Rasta. That the truth. You know what, people? No more joking around. Speaking about Jamaica and Jamaicans, one thing about a Jamaican, do trouble a Jamaican pitney. You see, all if a father don't mind him pitney a Jamaica and you trouble them, trust me, them a come find you. If them no business about them pitney, once you ramp with a Jamaican pitney, me I tell you, them parents are gonna find you.
Hello, good evening. This is Tabai Brown Mothers. What little boy name? Kashim. Anybody will have Kashim? Kashim what? Kashim Robinson. Kashim no stop provoke me pitney. Bust his head and push him down and cut him out. Look here. You see mama and papa in a group here. Don't make me and have nothing here. And me go back up at school. Monday, go find one next report because me dey go to school for a while. And me tell his parents, you if you want your pitney here, because me don't want buck him and make me son bust up in blood class send him back to you.
Now, people, whilst we are in Jamaica and speaking about Jamaicans, let's we head out of Jamaica and jump on the international scene where embattled rapper P. Diddy gives his account because, you know, there is actually a video of P. Diddy actually assaulting his ex-girlfriend. People, it's gone viral all over social media, and people, you know, some did get so and him pay some millions. P. Diddy, these charges, these allegations against P. Diddy, and then this video release. I don't know. People, tell me your thoughts in the comment section. But people, do take a look at this video.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Now, people, you see what I'm going with P. Diddy, but the only thing I got through my head is, you know, Rasta man say, the pork are the nicest meat, but him not eat pork no more. Rasta, me not believe you, brother. I swear. Food is so addicting. And you're gonna say the nicest meat. Rasta man, come man, be a better than that man. Anyhow, people, what is up? Welcome to the Sh00t family. Hope each and every one of you is having a blessed Sunday. Like that Rasta man, hope he might eat some vegetable. But people, you know what? Too much joking around. Make we keep the video off like this. Now, people, on some more serious notes, at the Freeport police station in Montego Bay, a prisoner actually disarmed a police officer, taking his firearm and hold up the whole place. All of the police, them have to back out them gun. It's like a scene from out of a movie. This man is wicked. In the process, 2 persons were injured, but the police managed to de-escalate the situation, meaning that them disarm back the man and place him under arrest. But people, can you imagine? This police officer was so careless that one prisoner disarm him, take him gun, hold up the whole place, and like a movie scene, all of the police them have to back out them gun and try to disarm this prisoner or this man that is being detained for whatever reason. Now, people, of course, additional charges will be added onto this person. But people, do share your thoughts on that in the comment section.
Isaac Buchanan filed an appeal. Not even an appeal. He filed in the court for habeas corpus. Right? Let me say this. Him should have filed it from day one. Him should not have wait for the DPP play fair on. Number one. Because number two, it's more than what this seems to be. Why is this prosecution office and these people so headstrong, persistently determined to hold this man in jail without a charge, without no reasoning, without coming to the Jamaica public on a platform and said, this, I am the DPP, these are the reasons why we are still holding Vybz Kartel in jail, and this is what the Jamaica prosecution office will be doing in the next 2 and 3 months. First of all, the prosecution office in Jamaica have no respect for the people of Jamaica. Them not explain and telling them nothing what them a do and what them a go do. Them just do it. Because apparently, this governing body way down there is moving to a war. Where it move from? We no longer Democrat. It seems like we're no longer a democratic society. It's like a dictatorship. These people that are in these offices are dictating and telling you what and when them want telling you what they want telling you. Like I said, she should have came out from the moment the Privy Council send it back and void this conviction and explain what the next process is going to be, what is going to cost us. But them not do that. Number one, and that me come pan, me come pan she. Vybz Kartel, me gone back pan. From day one, Isaac should have filed that. First of all, the Privy Council send this man case back to the lower court. His conviction was void, which means he has no longer does he have a conviction over his head. He's not convicted of anything. He's not a convict, which means he has no felon. He's not a felon. He has no felonies. He has no misdemeanor. He may have nothing. He's sitting in jail since the Privy Council reverse, void his conviction. Them not charge him. Them not explain to the Jamaica people what they're doing. Them just have him in jail sitting. Tell me now, why? What is this about? Is this more than what we, the Jamaican public, and we, the world, know about? I'm asking a question. Me no business who don't like cartel. Me telling you all the time, you know. I am not here about green, orange, Labour right, PMP. I am here about my rights and your rights. And Vybz Kartel rights has been violated from the very first day that the Privy Council void this conviction. I mean, I want nobody come tell me, say, it's due process. What is due process? How is this due process? In what part is it due process? When there is not a charge, they haven't charged him with anything, but you are keeping him in there for your reasons, for your control. Because again, you know, this is bigger than what we know. And let me say this, me not care who don't like Vybz Kartel. You have your opinion and I have mine. I don't know nothing about him more than what I heard in the media. So I do not form an opinion on whether I like him or not. I form my opinion on the rights of your right, my right, and the law. And if this was your brother and your sister, would you want them to sit in jail with no charges? None? Well, he is being held there with no bond, with no bail. How can you give somebody a bond and a bail when you haven't charged them? You have to charge them first. So this habeas corpus that Isaac Buchanan filed for means he's telling you that you're holding this man in jail with no due process, with nothing. And he should be released. And if you are going to charge him, charge him. And there are so much more steps that you, the DPP office and the prosecution office could do to alleviate such a big, nasty stress of what's happening. Where Vybz Kartel is going to go if you release him and his old records none and release him to report to Waterford police station 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week? Where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? First of all, you know he has medical issue. For sure know how much on a really wicked and determined to make this youth die in prison. Where am I going to go? Why don't you let him go on some kind of humanitarian health crisis to go seek medical attention? We don't have nothing on him. He's not charged. But me assure you that there is more to this Vybz Kartel than you know. These rich big people who die in Jamaica were getting a problem. Me see them get bail. Me see it take a while for even lock them up. Investigate first and then lock up. But with the poor youth lock up and then investigate. Aside go. So the system in Jamaica is not one for everybody, you know. It's one for the poor and one for the rich. Because the poor man, you put him in a jail first. And some emergency, something. And then you investigate. But the rich one, you investigate. All years of investigation and now lock up. Wake up. Let the man go. Free Kartel. I don't care who wants Bex.
Now, people, this female is speaking on the behalf of embattled dancehall superstar, incarcerated dancehall superstar Vybz Kartel, and she is stating that the DPP office has no respect for Jamaica and Jamaicans because they do whatever they feel. She is stating that the DPP's office should have released a statement stating why Vybz Kartel has not been released as yet. And people, as you know it, Vybz Kartel murder conviction has been squashed in at the Privy Council. It has been squashed. Didn't mean that Vybz Kartel literally won the appeal. It means that the court proceedings that happened here in Jamaica that actually convicted Vybz Kartel of murder was not handled in the proper way. Like, them don't do things the right way, so them just squash it. Didn't mean that Vybz Kartel exactly won his appeal. Anyhow, people, it was sent back to Jamaica for them to actually make a decision on whether they're going to release Vybz Kartel or they're going to retry Vybz Kartel. But at the present moment, what she's saying is Vybz Kartel is not a convicted criminal and he should have been released on bail already. Now, people, if you really a follow what she has said, I mean, the DPP office don't have any legal obligations to release statements to the public. So it's a situation where they don't have to tell you because this is actually between Vybz Kartel's lawyer, and the court. It not necessarily means they have to release statements because they don't have any legal obligations to do so, if you follow what me I say. But people, on this whole topic of Vybz Kartel not being released, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now, people, check this out. The opposition leader Mark Golden is being accused of having dual citizenship, meaning he is a citizen of Jamaica and also a next country. I am not clear on the next country. He is being accused of being a citizen. Now, people, if my memory or my knowledge serve me right, if you are a sitting member of parliament, you should not have dual citizenship based on the laws in Jamaica. So, people, share your thoughts on that. Also, people, it is very confusing and weird that Mark Golden is said to be a citizen. This is the accusation laid against him that he is a citizen of England. Then Mark Golding is stating that he does not want Jamaica to separate from England. He wants England to continue to govern over Jamaica. But our present Prime Minister wants to change that. Mark Golding, as the opposition leader, is opposing against that. So people, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But people, take a listen to this from dancehall artist Mr. Vegas.
No, Mr. Mark Golding, you know what dual citizenship? Are you a British citizen? Are you a citizen of Britain? If yes, then you are a subject of the king. So how you're saying full decolonization, but a subject of the king want to represent a sovereign state or a republic? Is you that have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, you know? The same 1 foot in and 1 foot out that you're talking about. Is you that having 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Because if you want to keep your British citizenship, it means that you're a subject of the king. You're the king boy. So why would I want the king boy to represent me? I represent my family. I represent my friend them. I represent my fellow Jamaicans.
Now, people, as you know it, you cannot have the opposition leader without having the prime minister. Now, people, check this out. Recently, you had some persons in New York protesting against the prime minister of Jamaica, and I was wondering, why would you be in America protesting against the prime minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness? People, you know what, people? Take a look at this.
Mr. Andrew Wellness, you know see the Jamaicans them in a New York gather together against you and protest and say, you must go. Them say they don't want you no more. Them say you must go. But to be frank, I don't know how effective this protest gonna be. Because you have some Jamaicans at Jamaica who say once you don't live at Jamaica, you know if you have nothing to say about Jamaica. Because them a tell I that too. When I say anything about I country, I island, them a tell I say, I ain't never say nothing because I'm around where. But little they know that I have 1 foot at Jamaica and 1 at Europe. You don't know how often I come at Jamaica. Eh? You know, important, we Jamaicans in the diaspora is to the economy of Jamaica. You better learn that. But hear me now, Mr. Andrew Wellness. The Jamaican them in New York say, you figure. Them say, they don't want you no more. And maybe this lead out to some copycats in a Jamaica where I go say, what? Then if the Jamaicans them in New York a protest, we are going to protest to down a yard there too. So, I think if you look out for your protest down a yard too, and Andrew Wellness, people them are protest against you. Well, the Jamaican them in New York say they don't want you. You figure. You know, see it at them say so. Them say you fi go, they don't want you no more, Mr. Andrew Wellness. They say you fi go. You know, see it. Alright, that's all. At them say so. Me, Shocking Morris said that.
And people, I am actually going to leave you with this video. If you are a Jamaica and you have a driver's license, you operate a motor vehicle, and you're driving on the Jamaican road, please note that there's going to be a suspension for persons who has more than 10 demerits on their license. So you know how Jamaica system are run now. Them are give demerits, and people, just a simple ticket can run you over 4 or 5 points. And people, I know that driving on Jamaica road, the drivers are careless and reckless, but come on, man, 10 points, 10 points, and your license is going to be suspended. I mean, well, the government is taking action. Thinking about it again, you know, you have some police officers, through them know, say you don't want to lose a point off for your license. Money have to run, you know. So the police, them, you know what, people. Let me not inform on the squad of them. People, take a look at this.
I came across this article that says the suspension of licenses are to resume for drivers with 10 or more demerit points. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the Road Traffic Act, you will know that the updated act, pretty much 2 tickets can get you 10 points, because almost everything on that are 3 to 5 points come off of your license. You see? So you just have to take a 2 ticket, forget 10 demerit points for someone. I understand that there are definitely a lot of accidents happening on the motorways in Jamaica. I do also believe that a lot of the individuals that drive motor vehicles in Jamaica or who have a license are incapable of driving. They don't know the road code. They don't know how to drive properly, and none of the sort them don't know. I do agree, especially when you go to like St. James, Westmoreland side. The kind of shit where the man them do on the road is absolutely crazy. So I do agree that something has to be done. Now, as the government begins to try to tackle the issue of limiting the amount of accidents happening on the motorways, I want to know if anything is going to be done for the JCF, particularly the members who are notorious for writing bogus tickets. Because what you need to understand is there are no measures currently in place to hold members of the JCF accountable for writing bogus tickets. What happens is them write the ticket, them not give a shit. They give it to you and tell you to go and go fight it at court. And rightfully so. And the reason why them tell you say you are going to fight it at court is because them not going to show up. If you get a ticket and you decide you're going to fight that ticket, please be aware that you are going to be showing up to court 5, 6, 7 times. Your mileage may vary depending on the judge that you get. If it's a case where the officer that wrote your ticket does not show up to court, and best believe them not really show up at court like that. Them not show up. Them have to call them. I see people show up to court 4, 5, 6 times. 7 times. Best believe. Because the officer don't show up and they can't proceed with the case. So you have to take multiple days. And bear in mind, when you go to traffic court, you have to spend the whole day there. You're going to be spending at least 5 hours in traffic court. Right? So how is it that we're going to be holding the JCF accountable with these new measures? Because I welcome the new measures because the road I get out on, to be honest. But I also believe that something has to be put in place for the JCF members who continue to write bogus tickets to motorists. Now, I have seen at the traffic court, for those of you who may have never been to traffic court, let me tell you what happens. When you show up, you spend the whole day. You can't go back, go work, or not like that. Any amount of money did I go make for that day, gone down the drain, done for. Now, I have seen persons at the court literally say, yo, I just go plead guilty because I can't bother. That is literally the sentiment in the courthouse because the officer don't show up. I'm going to tell you to come back again. And let's be honest, nobody can really take so much time off from them work on a consistent basis for go fight one court ticket. Talk God almighty truth, man. Enough people can't do that. A waste of time for enough people. So they literally waste the people time in an effort for them to just don't bother fight the ticket. Yo, just give me a ticket and done. That is how it operates in traffic court. So I think measures are going to put in place for the JCF as well to hold them accountable for those who are writing these bogus tickets to motorists. But we have to be holding each other accountable both ways. Because you have to understand, say, so when the balance of power lean too much to one side, you got always a person who are going to take advantage of it the worst way. And you have to be able to protect the citizens who are law-abiding citizens. Because people are going to get caught in this. Enough people deserve them ticket, that's for sure. But you have a lot of persons who get ticket what them never really deserve. And the way the court system set up, it is a burden for them to try to fight it in a court, especially when there is no measures put in place for hold officers accountable if they don't show up to court. At least make the man them show up to court, yo. The man them does not for show up, so not come out tight. The dad them just decide, say, yo, watch it now. I'm not gonna show up to court and that. Are you alone that they look like I idiot? Them won't say I collect them money, see them where easy back and I enjoy themselves, while you are stuck in the courthouse having to come back repeatedly over this same shit. Another thing when I see them talk about is the fact that they are looking into getting certificates for persons. I don't really understand that certificate thing because I thought your license was a certificate for proof say you can drive. I think what they need to be focusing on, instead of putting in more mega man who are going to collect a food off of people, is for they abolish the entire system where if you can pay for get your license. Like if them work for abolish that system altogether, it would have means the persons now have to get them driver's license on their own merits. But that not really work out for enough people. So instead, let's put another mega man in that will potentially require you having require persons having to pay more money to get them license and not really solve the problem. That is so weird to me. I think the whole island of Jamaica need to take a Lean Six Sigma course. If you don't know, if you know what that is, big up to you. But yeah, you need to take a Lean Six Sigma course, cause many things you don't really understand how to dissect and get to the root cause of a problem, or maybe you just don't want to get to the root cause of a problem. Maybe, who knows? Anyways, that is my 2 cents. Have a wonderful day, people.